with friends like these, who needs enemies? To be honest, I've talked a lot about the dangers of the hyenas and the hyena, what I believe to be the hyena mindset of black culture, right? But it doesn't just revolve around the women. And I want to have a conversation about something that is just as dangerous, and that is the male hyenas. The male hyenas that are basically among us, and they're betraying us from the inside out. And I want to talk about this in light of this situation with Terrence Bradley, because Terrence Bradley has basically been exposed for pillow talking with Ashley Merchant. And Ashley Merchant and I guess another guy released the text messages. And basically this guy was not just talking and just telling the truth, because he got on the stand and basically couldn't. Everything was I don't recall. That's what his name is, Mr. I don't recall, and he looks like Mr. Brown. But that's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, what we're looking at is a man who, because he was hurt, because he felt betrayed, because he was basically pushed out of his own firm due to his own actions. Well, he's a married man still messing around banging these women, but you know what I'm saying? You know what they say, guys will be guys, and yeah, I'm just gonna be clear. I don't rock with that. I don't subscribe to that. I don't believe in that mentality, and I believe that mentality is detrimental to the betterment of society. Now, that isn't to say that men that have different arrangements is different. Arrangements, one thing, but when we're talking about just cheating, having affairs, and all that kind of stuff, no. And when we're talking about marriage. I'm talking about marriage. Anything outside of the marriage is considered adultery. So at the end of the day, I'm against that. And before you say, oh, you judge one sin against the other, no. That's not how that works. You hate the sin, not the people. So at the end of the day, you can't be like, oh, well, it's one sin against, nobody's perfect. But I'm just saying, though. You should want to uphold a standard, and you should believe and have some basis for what you believe in. And I don't believe that it's conducive to a healthy situation for you to be going outside of that situation for outside pleasure. It's a betrayal. That's just what I believe. And I'm not going to be apologetic about that. Just like I have my feelings about homosexuality. I don't believe that it's conducive to the goals and the betterment of mankind. When I say that, I mean that you can't reproduce. It's not science. It's not biologically beneficial to the good of society. And also, you know what I mean? Look, and that's my opinion outside of anything religious or spiritual. You know what I mean? But I don't believe that it's beneficial to society. It's just about pleasure. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it can lead to other deviancies, which we've seen, because it's not just about being gay or lesbian nowadays. Now you got the people that want to be different genders, or the people that, are fluid, so they can be one gender 1 minute and then another gender the next minute. But that's neither here nor there. I want to talk about just the male hyenas and how dangerous they are. Because look, when I say that I believe the black culture is becoming a culture of hyenas, when I say that, I mean mentally or psychologically. The men believe they're inferior to the women, and these men are lifting the women up to these positions of power. And these women can't hold this power without other men supporting them. You see it every day, because it's always a man that can't relate or can't understand a man's struggle. Always want to go after the passport bros. Always want to go after the internet the dudes and the manosphere dudes. Look, I'm not really with the whole manosphere stuff, right? Like at this point, and people that know, when I started out, that I did a lot of more red pill leaning manosphere content. But at the end of the day, That's not where I've evolved to what I want or desire or believe is the most effective thing for society. So I'm rocking with the purple pill, just guys. But that doesn't mean that I think that what they say is wrong. I just think that it's a different outcome that needs to happen for the betterment of society. I think that when you have a situation where a man gets mad at another man and goes and tells all his secrets to a woman who is in opposition of that man, that is an example of a male hyena. When you have like the Steve Harveys and the Derek Jacksons and all those are examples. Like these men that are making a living off of souping women's heads up. There's a lot of people that do it in the church, in the pulpit, just male hyenas. And all they're doing is just making it easy for women to just beat down on other men. And when men stand up to it, now he's a misogynist. Now he's hates women. No, Terrence Bradley, what he did was snakish. It was snakish. And there are a lot of men that do the same thing. And there are a lot of men that do even worse. A lot of situations people find themselves in because of pillow talk. Think about that. All they've been through. He's so mad that he would go to the enemy and try to help. He was colluding with them. He wasn't just answering questions. He was giving her tips and pointers. Because he hated him that much. Frat brothers. Law partners. He was his attorney. He violated privilege. Was it worth it, Terrence? Was it worth it, Nathan? Don't gotta ask Fanny, is it worth it? Fanny proven she say it's worth it. I just don't get it, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't get it. But it's just crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, think about it. Let's think about it. Think about it. Behind all these women movement, there are so many men that are supporting them and enabling and just enabling this behavior. And at the end of the day,